I declare this July 4th, 2022, to be a declaration of independence against the alien force on this planet today, waging war against humans and our biology and our very future, that is attempting to exterminate the majority of us and force the minority that's left to merge with AI computers and become cyborg slaves of Satan.
As a queer teacher, the passing of the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida has been extremely distressing for me. Not only for myself as a young professional, but also for my students, many of whom are queer or LGBT, identify as LGBT.
And when we look at where we are economically, and we are in a strong, we are stronger economically than we have been in history.
Typed a question mark on the teleprompter. For the last time, anything you put on that prompter, he will read.
Arnold Q1.
It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line.
Ah! What in the name? No!
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Vote Senator Mac.
Ach, you call that an MP5? Das ist ein Stück Scheiße. You Americans are very funny, yeah? Oh, you 3D printed that? No way. I'm a developer at HK. I don't think this is okay. Look at this. The way you massacred my boy. This looks a little chunky, yeah? Isn't this already patented or something? I don't know if you're allowed to do this. You're messing with German engineering. Where is the magnets? Hans, I think we have a problem. Ich habe eine MP5, you give a little slap. Ich habe eine MP5, we slap it just like that. Ich habe eine MP5, we have a little fun. Ich habe eine MP5, a 3D printed one.
Listen, I didn't come all this way for you to just be gentle with me, alright? I need you to slap me hard. I need to go into battery, alright? Give it to me. Don't hold back.
Do the HK slap. Do you mean to tell me that you made this in your living room with just a 3D printer? Stop it. Yeah. Oh, I still don't quite understand. You mean you just squirted it? What? I squirted it, yeah. I squirted it out of the 3D printer with plastic in my living room, yeah. I'm scared. This could mean anyone could 3D print it into a living room. I think that's the point, yeah. But it's very scary. Well, sometimes the world is a scary place. Slap it with your left. Slap it with your right. Slap it in the day and slap it in the night. Slap it like you mean it, slap it like a god. I slap it when I see it, it always gets me hard.
Listen, I didn't come all this way for you to just be gentle with me, alright? I need you to slap me hard. I need to go into battery, alright? Give it to me. Don't hold back.
Do the HK slap.
This has been a secret project we've been working on for a long time.
You're gonna kill somebody? Yeah, that's the whole idea. All right, forward.
Why am I going backwards?
No, come on, man. Let's go right to There you go.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up, these men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers, they're up on the power lines, in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning, this thing that works in a miraculous manner. They work themselves to death.
Зараз не лякайтесь, ви почуєте те, з чим ми живемо вже 25 днів. Звук, який став звичним для усіх наших міст. Це було 20 секунд.
Do you see that flag way up on the rampart? He said, we have told them that if they will lower that flag, the shelling will stop immediately. And we'll know that they've surrendered, and you'll now be under British rule. Suddenly, the British war fleet unleashed. He said it was absolutely impossible to talk or hear. He said suddenly the sky, although dark, was suddenly lit. Is the flag still flying over the rampart? Tell us. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours into the shelling, the Admiral came and he said, your people are insane. He said, what's the matter with them? He said, don't they understand this is an impossible situation? That he remembered what George Washington had said. He said, the thing that sets the American Christian apart from all other people in the world is he will die on his feet before he'll live on his knees. The Admiral said, we have now instructed all of the guns to focus on the rampart to take that flag down. All that he could hear was the men down below praying. Sunrise came. There stood the flag, completely nondescript, in shreds, but the flag was still at the top.
I haven't. This one goddamn Molotov. This one goddamn Molotov.
Today on the show, we follow the science and talk about implicit institutional bias regarding diversity in the workplace, while creating a safe space to deconstruct microaggressions stemming from systemic inequality created by an oppressive cisnormative system, while increasing equity in the name of inclusivity to combat racial racist racism for minorities and the trauma from being marginalized by climate change. We interview the leader of BLM, a POC, about AOC fighting for CRT. We cover how the LGBTQs are crippled by toxic masculinity. We then shame you for having white privilege, because if you're white, you're privileged, regardless of if you're mentally ill, dying of a horrible disease, or been raped a bunch. We then talk about Trump for 30 minutes, pretending like we hate him, but clearly want him elected again because we can no longer pay our rent with tote bags. We then reveal another 75 new gender identities, and finally we ask, should Guy Fieri be canceled for culturally appropriating lesbians? It's currently 79 degrees in Central Park. The time is 4:53 p.m. But time was invented by the patriarchy, so you can make up whatever time you'd like. We'll be right back.
Things at this southern Stonehenge are about to get totally weird.
What the hell is this?
Nobody knows for sure, Russ. Some people think it's a calendar, others think it's an astronomer's tool. You know, a lot of people think this was built by men from outer space.
At some point, these will come down.
Take a last look, kids. Built to stand the test of time and the elements, war.
Fracturing the liberal international order.
Liberal international order. The real secret is under there.
Russia. Russia, 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 Russia.
I hope that people watching the series will go away with a view of the complexity and the details that we have little idea of what governs the animal world and what governs the way in which animals behave.
At last, he seems to be getting some attention. She flicks her wings, a sign that she is impressed. So, with little to lose, cautiously, he performs his final trick.
You always smile, but in rhymes your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows. I can't live
His words carry weight that would break a less interesting man's jaw. He's won trophies for his game face alone. He bowls overhand. He is the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always run for re-election, but when I do, I win those terms. Stay MAGA, my friends.
Where do we stand right now with inflation?
The overwhelming consensus is going to pop up a little bit and then go back down.
Well, I think for a lot of Americans, their reality is being shaped by the really high inflation. Let's take a look at CPI, consumer inflation. You'd have to go back to the early 80s to see the type of levels we're seeing. The last CPI.
No one's talking about this great deal.
When you look at inflation, when we look at where we are economically,
our report came in at about 8.6%. Of course, we know under the hood of that number, really high energy prices, really high food prices, the cost of new and used cars have gone up. Pretty much everything broad-based has gone up.
we are stronger economically than we have been in history.
The cost of shelter has gone up, which has some economists really concerned. So I think if you are an American at home, it's really hard, perhaps understandably, to feel great about the economy right now.
We are stronger economically than we have been in history.
There's nobody suggesting the concept of inflation on the budget.
When you're getting hit so hard with inflation,
It's highly unlikely that's going to be long-term inflation that's going to get out of hand.
when you're getting hit so hard with inflation,
I don't know anybody who's worried about inflation.
even personally, Anna, I talk to economists and traders and analysts every day about this. And sometimes I find myself shocked when I go to the grocery store and look at prices and think, wow, this costs this now?
We are stronger economically than we have been in history.
When you're getting hit so hard with inflation,
I don't know anybody who's worried about inflation.
Hey, Palestine, it's 8:15.